Today we have beautiful gaming laptop. It's an MSI Creator 15. It has Nvidia graphics RTX 3060 and beautiful 4K screen. Let's open it up. Let's see what we can upgrade or fix, replace. Let's start. So we'll start with the bottom screws. Those are Phillips screws. Right, all the screws are out. Now let's lift the bottom case. Use the plastic tool, otherwise you will scratch your laptop. Work your way around the edge. Alright, we have the bottom out. Now we have access to all the components. Let's start with taking out the battery, disconnect it from the motherboard. Okay, let's pull out the connector for the battery. Now take out the screws. Now the battery is out. That's our model name for the battery. So it's easy to replace it. If your battery doesn't hold the charge or it's swollen, then you can replace it. Now we have access to all the other components. Let's start with the SSD drive. That's our storage. So take out one screw. Now it should go. That's a cover for the SSD drive. We can take it off. Sometimes the drive is stuck because of the cooling gel pad, so be gentle with this. That's our drive, NVMe SSD drive. Now let's disconnect the Wi-Fi antenna and take out the Wi-Fi card. So be gentle with antennas, they're very fragile. Unscrew one screw. That's our Wi-Fi card. If Wi-Fi doesn't work, replace it. Here we have memory slots, so spread out those arms and then you can take it out. It's a DDR4 memory, so you can upgrade or replace it if it doesn't work. That's another one. Now let's take out fans and the heatsink. So if your cooling doesn't work, or the fans are making grinding noise, replace this part. Here we have another screw under the cover. Okay. Now let's disconnect the fan. Pull it out and see if we can take out the heatsink fan. Be very gentle, don't bend it or it will not work anymore. Disconnect fan connectors here. Now we can take out our assembly. Oh, there is Wi-Fi antenna here attached with some adhesive, so take it off. All right, that's our heatsink fan assembly. Here we have the part number. Now we can see the graphics card is soldered on the motherboard. So if your graphics card doesn't work, you have to replace the whole motherboard. So now we'll disconnect all connectors from the board. Let's start with speakers. Okay. The second connector is attached. So they sell this speaker pair if you have to replace it by the whole pair. And that's on the other side. So if the sound is bad or doesn't work, replace it. Here, once we take out the motherboard, we will be able to free the cable for the speakers. So now, let's see. Now we have only screws left. So let's start unscrewing the motherboard. Connector here. Here we have another connector. Be gentle, those ribbon cables are very fragile. Okay. Now we have the keyboard connector on this side. Let's leave the part number sticker on the cable. And one connector here. Alright, our motherboard is out. Here we have the model part number for the motherboard. Now we can take out our speakers. That's a part number here. Now let's take out the screws for the hinges for our LCD. Now let's open up our Palmrest keyboard assembly. Let's see if we can take out the screen. Oh, here we have the cable. And the Wi-Fi antennas. Oh, okay, they soldered here. So now we can take out the screen. That's our keyboard touchpad Palmrest assembly. If your touchpad doesn't work, you can take it out. Use these 3 screws. As for the keyboard, it looks like it's riveted to the Palmrest, so you would have to buy the whole Palmrest assembly to replace the keyboard. And now we have screen left. It's a beautiful 4K OLED screen. They're very fragile, so I would recommend to buy the whole part. Otherwise, you may damage the screen trying to pull it out. They usually sold in one piece. You can check gotlaptopparts.com for the parts. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video.